Hello Cancer, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 11th to the 17th of September. So let's dive straight into it. Let's see what's going on for you guys for the week. Okie dokie. All right, let's get some tarot cards, please. Overall energy, please, for the week for Cancer. Ooh, that's very interesting. For those who are single, very quickly, because we do have love coming in, I have to say, but I will move away from it for those who don't care about it. But for those who do, it does feel like there is going to be, you're going from getting so much attention to somebody catching your eye to them being in a relationship. That's what it feels like. For those already in a relationship, I do see that there could be potentially a new beginning in the relationship, maybe a birth, maybe a location, maybe a house, like whatever. It feels like you're kind of starting something new, fresh, new start. There's a lot of success here. Maybe there was conflict before. There's other cards I'm seeing and I will show you. But it feels like things are going to work out, so it's okay. All right. Timeline shift. And I will tell you, you do have the card of the timeline shift. So in, out of a relationship, is a timeline shift. Things are changing for you. All right. Your future, your outcome is changing in the best of ways, in more victory than what you expected. Okay. Now outside of that, let's see. Outside of that, it feels like there are some big choices that you're going to be making to start fresh, to start new, to move away from things that have been restricting you, holding you back, whether it's your own habits, whether it's people around you, whether it's just a location, whatever. You're changing something that was causing chaos, causing a repetitive cycle in your life. You're removing that, you're rising above it, and this is why your timeline is shifting, okay? Because you're recognizing the truth. Truth is you have control over your destiny. You can change things at any given time. It feels like your attitude is changing this week, okay? Which is very, very powerful, very good. Careful of your lower back. You don't want to be pulling that. If you're going to be lifting anything, do it with your knees. Lift with the knees. Don't know why that came through. It's the lower back. It's just really, all of a sudden in your reading, it's just like a sharp pain down there. So it will go away from me because it's just a channeling. Just pay attention to it. Blockages for the week. Strength. Leo energy. Blockages, please, for Cancer. If you're in a relationship, if you're going to be in a relationship, things have to even themselves out before things can move forward. That means we have to see eye to eye. That means we have to strengthen the connection. That means we have to actually understand where the scales have been tipped and how to fix it. Because I do see a relationship can be fixed for those who are dealing with it. In terms of friendships, and even if it's platonic friendships, even if it's family, all right, it's to do with your relationships where people can be strengthened. But there is a blockage here because feels like there's an injustice, or things are not even, or maybe you feel like you're giving more than you're receiving, whatever it is, with the people around you. All right, what else to expect for Cancer this week? 4 of Cups and one more. Oh. Interesting. Let me quickly go through with some clarifiers and we'll talk about it. Let's see. Okie dokie, let's talk about it. So your overall oracle card, Cancer, is the truth be told. This is about truth being told. This is opening the doors to new opportunities because of some sort of epiphany, some sort of information, some sort of truth coming out, okay? This is also my card of a timeline shift, as I said in the beginning, but because I've already said it, I'm not going to be elaborating anymore. It just feels like because of some sort of truth coming out, new doors are opening for you. Because of some sort of idea, new truth, doors are opening to you. You're now opening up to the possibility of new things, new roads to go down, all right? All right, especially for those who felt a bit stuck, like, oh my God, this is how my life is going to just be forever. Like, no, that's not the truth. Of course not. But as soon as you recognize that things can change, maybe because of some sort of information coming your way, something changes with that, because you do have the Ace of Swords, all right? As you can see there. Something's opening a new door for you. Your overall energy for the week coming through for you is the Lovers and the Five of Cups. So you may be very disappointed about maybe the people, the connections that you've had around you. Maybe you feel a little bit lonely. Maybe in a relationship, there's been a little bit of struggle here, disappointment when it comes down to it. It feels like things have been getting to you emotionally when it comes down to your choices or the people around you, or maybe your choice of people around you as well. You then have the Ace of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles. So this is nice. I feel like you guys could be having a new job, or again, a new opportunity that's going to put you in a very financial, in a very good financial position, by the way. It may take a while for this to kick off, but it does feel very good and something that you will enjoy to do. You then have the Six of Wands. So again, you are kind of like coming out of a very difficult challenge, something that has been very confusing, maybe mixed emotions, maybe you haven't been quite sure about where you stand or where your life is going. You're finally taking action, and for some of you it's just moving forward, like whatever that is, you're just taking the first step into something. Maybe it's doing something new, changing up your routines. I do say with that, truth be told, like when it's a timeline shift, I think it's really good to look into this like information wise online. But how I like to describe it is like a train track, and I do say like your train track is kind of being formed by your habits and your daily stuff, the things that you do, the way that you think. That's where the train is going to go eventually. And sometimes it can be very easy to predict where you're going based off of your actions, as they all say. So when you make a timeline shift and when you access new information, like an epiphany that things can be different, an epiphany that actually, okay, truth opens up. Maybe somebody's not right for you. Truth opens up that maybe you're having new people come into your life, whatever it is, it opens up this new thing. Or maybe you are doing some inner work on yourself, and that change opens up a new track. So now your outcome is changing. Of course, if you revert back to your old habits, your old ways, then it goes back to the same outcome. But this is what I'm saying, is like you're actually finally going into this new energy based off of some information, like epiphany coming away. So anything that's been confusing, you are gaining acknowledgement over that. You're finally getting truth over that, whether it's your own truth, your own epiphany, or again, you're finding an answer with something that you've been struggling with for a while, and it's leading towards the success with that Six of Wands. All right. I'm gonna have a little look at this Five of Cups for you. The Sun. So again, there is truth coming out, but there's a lot more happiness coming through, either in a decision. Okay, so there is a decision that you're making, probably from an upset point of view. Like it feels like you've been a bit upset with the Lovers. So whether you made the wrong decision in the past and it's leading to the right one here, whether you have just been feeling quite upset about a love interest or a decision again, but it feels like some sun is coming through, like a blessing in disguise is coming in. So if things have been quite difficult for you and upsetting, the Sun card is coming up here for you, of like more joy into your relationships and decision making, which is good. That's a very good card to come out. And by the way, the Five of Cups is saying that sometimes it's very easy to focus on what makes us unhappy in a relationship or in our choices in life, than it is to kind of look at what we still have left. Because if you feel inadequate, or if you feel like things are never going your way, then of course you're going to keep focusing on even more things that are not going your way. Maybe that's where your trajectory, that word keeps coming out for me today, is going. Your train is going down one way because, okay, what's the next bad thing that can happen to me because my life is so crap, then you're kind of asking for it. And of course, like that's the route that you're going to go on. That's the things you're going to focus on the most. You're not even going to see the good things that happen because you're focused so much on the bad things. Of course, we all do it from time to time. We all fall into that trap. This is kind of saying that maybe that choice of actually going, do you know what? I'm just going to live in this moment. I'm going to be very grateful for the things that I do have. The moments that are, maybe you're just trusting in the universe a bit more this week, because this seems to be what you're focusing on more, and it may strengthen your decision making, and it definitely may strengthen a relationship or your love life for some reason. Your blockage is a strength card, so maybe you're not feeling very strong enough. Maybe there is a Leo energy, okay, that we're having to deal with somebody who we're trying to heal with, or heal a connection with, or whatever. The Strength card is less, again, your connection with yourself too. There may be an inability to balance these two beautiful energies, divine feminine, divine masculine, that beast within you, and that, maiden within you, as you can see here. Depends on what side of the cycle you are, or again, it could be your collaboration with other people who are slightly different to you. There could be a bit of a discord here. It can be strengthened when good cards are in a blockage position. I always say this, it's just being blocked because of something. Okay, so you're not feeling very strong, but you are strong, but you're not feeling it. You see what I'm saying? There's relationships around you that maybe they're feeling a bit blocked at the moment, but this is a soulmate connection. Okay, so that's what it feels like for me. So 2 of Cups being in your blockage again, maybe there's a bit of a misunderstanding, especially if this is like a yin and yang situation, or friends, whatever, people who are slightly different to you. There could be a difficulty in balancing that at the moment. So maybe you need to take some time out and to heal. Maybe you need to focus on your own energy in the time being. Focus on what you let get to you. Protect yourself. It's the 7 of Wands. It does also say that despite everything that you're going through, things may just be happening all at once to you. You do have strength to push through. All right, so remember that 7 of Wands does say that you will be successful with what's going against you at this time, okay? But remember to take some time out to heal whenever necessary as well, because you need a break. All right, we then have the 4 of Cups with the Ace of Cups. This can seem like rejection. 4 of Cups could be an offer coming your way, offer of love, platonic or not, whatever it is. The 4 of Cups and the Ace of Cups, maybe it just doesn't look like what you want, so maybe you will be rejecting it. The 4 of Cups and the Ace of Cups, I will be honest, this could be a friendship coming through, or Cancer, be aware of rejecting things because you're like, well, not that you've got enough, but it feels like there is a good opportunity coming your way, whether it's in love, whether it's just a loving opportunity, or one that you'll feel very happy about. 4 of Cups is rejecting the Ace in that thing because it's got 3. Like, I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want that. I've got these 3 anyway. But the 3 of Cups in reverse came up. So again, we don't want that spilt. I don't know why I gulped like that. We don't want that spilt. Okay. And maybe there is an offer coming in for you, because those 3 cups are likely going to be spilled sometimes in the future. So that 3 of Cups, whatever it is that you're holding on to and dismissing everything else, whether that is opportunities, by the way, that it feels like it could be opportunities. It could be something. Just don't put all your stability into one thing. There is a phrase, like, don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's really what's coming to mind here. Like, don't be overconfident that something is going to be forever. And it doesn't feel like a relationship. It feels like a current state. Or sometimes the 3 of Cups can be like temporary fulfillment. Like it's like the small little wins. Like you may be expecting one thing to be the thing that leads to your goals, your wish fulfillment. But this new opportunity feels like it's actually coming from the divine to help you. Because the 3 cups are likely not going to work out the way that you thought it would. Okay, so just pay attention to that. You have the Hermit and you have the Temperance coming through. So the Hermit is Virgo energy. It's about spending some time alone. It's about being analytical, seeing things from a higher perspective. This is what's going to help you to be balanced and to make balanced decisions. Okay, so not all is it's like yin and yang. Not all that is good and not all that is bad. Like what is, I don't know what I'm trying to say with this, but it's just kind of saying that the yin and yang. Go Google that the lessons of the yin and yang, because I'm not able to do it today. But there's an energy of needing to take some time out within yourself to balance both, like the energies that you have within you. So the moon, all right, the moon is full of emotions, and it does control the emotions, and it's the darkness, and sometimes it can be illusion. So again, emotions can be great. It's great to analyze them, but sometimes they can drag you down. Sun card, it's great to be positive. It's great to be super optimistic, but sometimes that comes across with naivety. So again, there is that yin and yang, as I'm saying. So it's really good to be balanced, to take some time out before you do make any decisions. Make sure you weigh things up beforehand, okay? Because it does feel like you're sitting on, like you have something around you that you're relying on. It's kind of saying, like, don't just rely on just that. Don't put all your eggs in one basket is what it feels like. Whatever it means to you, apply it as it is. It's just a message that's coming up for you. Let's get you some guidance. For Cancer, you have purification. It says it's time for a cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. This is probably where things are going to change. All right, for Cancer. Whoa, oh my god, there's so many. I will read it out for you. These are just random messages for you. Peacock, be aware of great pride. That's what I said. You might be too prideful and go, I've already got this, I don't need that, you know, like I don't need that, when it's actually going to be very good for you. And then you end up maybe losing what you've already got, you know, and then wishing you took the opportunity. Make sure you weigh things up. If it's a definite no, all right, then that's okay. But we have Arrow that here, which says you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So that's amazing. You have spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding, which is amazing. You're seeing things more clearly, which is great. You have Fox here, resourcefulness, shrewdness, especially in business. So again, needing to build a strategy will be very good for you. You have what it takes. Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. So you've got a lot going on internally. You're very strong internally. You have August. Okay, so something may have happened in August with rat, someone working against you behind your back, but that came out with Candle. You will be shown the way. You will either be shown who this is, or again, your own wisdom and understanding will show you that maybe somebody is not who they portray themselves to be. All right, well, I wish you all the best, Cancer. I wish you guys an amazing week, and I hope to see you guys next time. All right.